You're 7. It's the morning of your birthday, and you wake up before your alarm because your whole body already knows what day it is. Now you're 30-something. Someone asks what you're doing for your birthday, and you hear yourself say it. It's just another day. And the strange part is, you kind of mean it, but not completely. So think about it for a second. Nobody sits you down and teaches you to stop caring about your birthday. There's no moment you decide it. It's not like you woke up one year and chose to feel nothing. It faded so slowly, you never caught it happening. So when exactly did the day go quiet? And why did your brain let it? Think about why it hit so hard when you were a kid. Your birthday was the one day the whole world seemed to agree on the same thing, that your being here was worth celebrating. Cake, your name in frosting, a room full of faces glad you showed up. No one made you earn it. It arrived on its own, every single year. Whether you'd been good or bad, whether you'd done anything at all, then somewhere along the way, there was a year it fell flat. Maybe the friends got busy. Maybe you waited all day for a certain text that came hours late, or came from fewer people than last year. Maybe someone you really wanted there just didn't show, and never even clocked that it mattered. It wasn't a disaster, it was just smaller than you'd hoped. And you felt yourself go quiet about it and told nobody. And here's what your brain quietly did next. It ran the numbers. Big hope, small return. There's a reason that stung so much. Kahneman and Tversky spent years showing a loss hits us about twice as hard as the same size win feels good. So a disappointing birthday doesn't just cancel out a good one. It outweighs it. Your mind felt that math and filed the whole day under, not worth feeling again. So it found a fix, the way it always does. Lower the hope. If you never expect the day to be special, the day can never let you down. Psychologists call it anticipatory disappointment. You brace for the fall before you've even jumped, because a small, steady ache you control beats a big one that catches you off guard. That's what "it's just another day" really is. It's not that you stopped caring. It's armor. You said it out loud enough times that you almost believe it. And almost believing it feels safer than hoping and getting quietly let down again. And there's a second thing the day quietly became. A scoreboard. Every year you can't help doing the comparison. Where you are versus where you swore you'd be by now. The job, the person, the life you pictured at 20. So the candles start feeling less like a celebration and more like a deadline you keep missing. Keeping it small isn't only about other people, it's a way to skip the review. And there's this detail that gives the whole thing away. The people who wave off their own birthday, they're usually the ones who never miss yours. They remember the card, the cake, the exact right message at the exact right hour. They'll drive across town for your day and swear they need nothing back. There's a name for that: counterdependence. Being the one who gives to everyone and leans on no one. It looks like strength, and honestly, it kind of is. But underneath, it's a way to never be caught wanting. If you never ask, you can never be turned down. Because asking is the scary part. Here's the paradox sitting under all of it. You want to be celebrated, and you're terrified of wanting it. And somewhere you picked up the idea that wanting it is childish, needy. Grown-ups aren't supposed to need a fuss made over them. So on top of the fear, there's a little shame sitting there, like caring about your own birthday is something you should have outgrown by now. Think about what it actually takes to say it out loud. Hey, it's my birthday this weekend. I'd really love it if you came. Hear that? To send that, you have to admit you want people to show up for you. That you were hoping. That the plain fact of you being born feels, to you, worth an evening of their time. That's the naked part. Not the party. The wanting. And if you finally ask, and only a couple people show up, now you've got a number. Now you know, in hard figures, exactly where you stand with people. That's the real fear. Not the quiet birthday, the proof. You'd rather not know than know, and have it come back smaller than you hoped. So you keep it small on purpose. It's not laziness, and it's not that you forgot. It's strategy you'd never call strategy. No invitation means nobody can turn it down. No plans means no empty chairs. Quiet is the one version of the day that can't leave a bruise. And here's the quiet trap in it. You tell everyone it's no big deal, so they believe you. They don't make a fuss because you taught them not to. Then the day passes flat, and your brain goes, see, nobody cared. But they were just following your lead the whole time. But you never actually stopped wanting the day to mean something. You stopped trusting anyone else to make it mean that. And those are very different problems. And usually that mistrust didn't come from nowhere. Somewhere back there, you learned the safe move was to need less. Maybe you were the easy kid, the one who didn't ask for much, and everyone loved you for exactly that. So not needing quietly became who you are. The birthday's just where it shows up loudest. Because the fix was never a bigger party or the right number of texts. It's quieter than that. It's letting your own name on the calendar be enough. Deciding your being here doesn't need a show of hands to count. When the meaning comes from you, a quiet birthday stops feeling like a verdict. It's just a day you chose to mark, and nobody can take that back. And I don't mean some big speech about loving yourself. I mean small and specific. You buy the thing you'd been eyeing. You take the day off. You text one person the plain truth. It's my birthday, come sit with me. You stop waiting to be found, and you go first. And this is the part people get wrong. It doesn't mean you stop wanting people there. Wanting to be celebrated was never needy. It's the exact same pull that had you awake before the alarm at 7. The shift is smaller and stranger than that. You stop handing people a test they don't know they're taking. Stop making a turnout the measure of whether you matter. So this year, catch the reflex. That flat little "it's nothing" that's out of your mouth before you've even decided how you feel. Just notice it. That little reflex saved you from a specific kind of ache once, and it did its job well. But it's still running years later on a day that was never actually the thing that hurt you. You don't have to throw a party. Just stop pretending the day is nothing. Somewhere in there is still a 7-year-old who woke up before the alarm, certain the world was glad they were here. That kid wasn't wrong. You just stopped telling them so.